Hey guys, this is Reagan with Go Serve Global. I'm here with Mark Doss today. Mark, you want to say hello?
Hi, I'm Mark Doss, Ministry Director with Go Serve Global.
And we have the honor of sitting down with Hannah and Manuel today, all the way from Iquitos, right?
Yeah, Iquitos, Peru.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Iquitos, Peru.
Oh, very hot, humid. We're on an island. The only way in is by airplane or river.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard the claim to fame is it's the largest city in the world that
Surrounded
is
by
only
water.
accessible by air or water.
Yes,
That's awesome.
it is.
Well, for our audience today, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
So, we are missionaries in Iquitos, Peru, and I went down on a trip when I was graduating high school in 2010 to see my sister give birth to her first kid. And God broke my heart for the kids of Iquitos. And I thought, wow, this is awesome. I got to hang out with the kids on the street for every day for 6 weeks. I came home and I'm like, that was a good trip. Through a series of events, God called me back for an 18-month internship. And then after that, I realized to actually serve the people more, I needed to get down the language. So I went to a language school that did 2 years of Spanish in 1 year. And then I returned as a career missionary.
Okay.
And after being there for 3 years as a single missionary, through a common friend, I met Manuel. And through a series of events, we ended up getting married. And now we serve together full-time in ministry.
Awesome.
So
was Spanish hard or easy to grasp?
it was the hardest thing in my life. There were days that I called different family members crying and saying, I'm done with this. I'm tired of it. I'm not smart enough. And in language school, we had one teacher that said, you know, the one comfort I have is even the snail made it on the ark. It may take people longer, but God is patient, and if you give it time, you too can get the language down. So there was a group of us in language school that said, we're the snails, we're taking longer, but we're going to get this, with the goal of one day we'll sit around a campfire and be able to tell someone about Jesus in their native language.
Oh my goodness. Was there anything else you wanted to make sure got said? Anything you wanted to share?
I guess the only other thing is if anyone's ever interested to come see us in person and see us being transparent of this is who we are, this is what we do, come down on a team, put a team together, and we'd love to host you and get your feet dirty with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people have told me before, Hannah, I don't do construction. I say, that's fine. We have women's ministry, kids ministry, we have construction, we have outreach, we have sports. We have, one time there was a team that knew self-defense, and we did self-defense classes to help the kids learn good touch, bad touch, and how to defend yourself. So everyone has a unique calling and gifting, and God can use that on a short-term trip, and anyone can go as long as they take the step of faith and say, okay, God, here I am. I want to go.
Yeah, even if they're the snail on the ark, right?
Yeah, they'll get there.
Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down with us and just sharing your hearts and stories and about your ministry. So Lifeline, how can people reach out to you?
We do have Facebook. We can give you our email and maybe do a post. Or even just going through Go Serve would be an easy way.
Awesome. So you're available everywhere is what
everywhere.
I'm hearing.
And if you can't get a hold of us, pray and hopefully God will work it out.
Just show up, right?
Just show up.
Awesome.